Well, hello everybody, Vicky here with the second vlog. We're just passing over what are the tiles to our bathroom and just turning around now to the carport, and I come across this shady person. I don't know, will we trust him? And this is me. I'm in the remnants of my craft room. This is the future me talking to the me that was a couple of months back now. I'm terribly behind with everything, I'm sorry. But you can see my little lips moving there. Due to a weird circumstance of running into a couple in Spotlight while I was buying fabric, I ended up agreeing to making some curtains for them. It's for their catamaran and they're all very short drops, so I thought I could handle that. Not sure my body frame can take the weight of full drops these days. So anyway, this is what I'm continuing to explain to you, but as you know me by now, why use two words when 12 will help? But I think there were 18 in all, and you can see looking around the room, it's a very sad room there. And the reason why I'm talking away and I've chosen to do a voiceover is while I was doing this, our lovely Tyler came along and is in the bathroom putting up wall tiles. So the entire room will be a wet room. So it's floor to ceiling high with tiles. So it'll be easy to look after, along with the accessibility being much better. So that's about what I was going on about. And here we are, we're still using our ensuite, still parked out the front, as you can see. And I've got a little bit of footage for you to see. This is me marking out, getting ready to cut the drops. And as you can see by where I'm marking it off, this is with top and bottom seam allowances, so it's not a big drop. So once we get that drawn in, it helps to get a really straight cut. And as you can see, I'm sort of leaning over trying to cut this sideways, so I couldn't take the chance of cutting it before I measured up and put my lines in. If I was at one end, you'd probably be able to do it with just a couple of marks. So now it's all been sewn. I figured that you didn't need to have to sit there and watch me sew them all, but just trying to give you an overview of everything that happens. So this is my next curtain that I'm doing, and I'm ironing it all into place. And with these, you just have to keep the iron off the white because they are rubber backed. So I don't want to melt the lining, the thermal fabric. So I've got them all ironed and pressed. Although what I normally do is I do all the cutting and then I do all the sewing. But because there were 18 of them and they were all small lengths and really, I think there was only two pair. So rather than get it all confused, which is pretty easy to do at that moment. Well, if the truth be told, then now. It's easy to get confused with which goes where and what happens and all the rest of it. So I'm industrial, I can't say the word. I'm beavering away, getting these curtains done for very nice people. So now it's all been sewn up, and this time you're seeing what happens after it's been sewn. Last time you saw me ironing, I was ironing in the crease as the guide for where I sew. So once it's all been sewn, and as you saw, I like a little bit of steam in there. So this is, like I said, this is the last of any projects that were made in what was, still is there, but what was my craft room. It looks pretty bleak and dire behind me there, doesn't it? A bit of the wall bashed in, but never mind. So here we are, and give you a look at this is the room. It looks a little bit narrower. It was a narrow room, but not as narrow as, it must be the camera angle that I've got it at. So I'm just panning around, and you can see that's where the two windows were. There's my store shed. I did say that we ought to just have a little open door and a little closed in step up in to go straight into the store shed. But nobody took me up on that. I thought that was quite a good idea. And you just saw Louis in there. Louis's not one to be ever missing out. And that door there, that's a door that takes you into the house. The one that you see me going through all the time. But it has been nailed shut for security. And there you had the boys keeping watch. So there you go. The room is no more. Oh, it's getting ready for its next stage, and I think I think we're just waiting for the slab to be laid now. I think they've got to do the boxing up, and here's Cody. He's sprung the dog next door at the fence, and I think they want to have a little chat with each other. So there's Graham. Hi, Graham. He's everywhere, isn't he? So this is the cement delivery man, and he makes sure that the concrete comes out. So these wonderful lads, that's Tim. It's his business, and this is Isaac, our friend that lives next door. We thought that he'd like to come over and see what happens with the cement truck, because like little boys have seen them go up and down all the time on the road, but not really 100% sure on how it all worked. So he had a smashing time. He really loved it. And this is Tim. He's just getting all the moisture, I think, or getting it level. I don't know. But anyway, I'm up in the bedroom organising now, and Cody's helping. So that's it, people, from me to you. I hope you're being kind to yourself, and please be kind to the person that's standing next to you.